Just water. Just water, water, and water. It is just water. Anyway, I guess I have to start doing the makeup, right? Okay, da, 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 da. Okay, when I was younger, what are the things? Oh, flowers. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Haha, I got it. Okay. I'm gonna start with this thing first. Clinique. Ooh la la. I normally do. I I like to join two foundations. You know, because of the color. Because my skin tone is a hard thing to deal with. You know, it is really a hard thing to deal with. That's why I try to do my best in combining the foundations. Okay. So hold on a second. A little more, please. It's in the end. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's coming something. Okay, good. Um, when I was younger, I still am very skinny, right? As you guys can see. Woo! Look at these bones here. Look at these bones. I'm a bony person. Anyway, so when I was younger, I was very, very skinny, and people would be, laughing at me because I was skinny, and then I would get into depression, and so it it really took me a long time. Let me see here. Okay. So it took me a long time to. Okay, now I'm gonna hold on. Now I'm gonna put this MAC foundation, match mustard. I don't know, something like that. Okay, can you see it? Okay, good, good. So it took me a long time to, love myself. I can say that, to see myself as a beautiful woman or something close to a beautiful woman. I always in my mind I was always ugly and skinny, and people don't like me because I'm so bony, and men don't like me because I'm so bony. But with the time, a long time, hold on a second, I started loving myself. I started really, I think it also is related to God. With the time I started growing and becoming a woman, and knowing more about God, and especially the Proverbs 31 woman, her story teaches me until now a lot of things on beauty. So I started seeing myself as okay. And now in the beginning I was like, I think I'm beautiful. Why? Why these people putting in my head that because I am so skinny, I'm so skinny, I cannot be beautiful? That is so not true. So I know that out there are many women struggling with this. I can relate a lot. But women, I want to say that you're beautiful at the eyes of God. Because God has made us the way we are, right? You don't need to, you look at me, you don't need to put any fake boobs or anything to change anything in your body. You're beautiful the way you are. So I started accepting myself, loving myself, and so many changes started happening in my life. For example, I cut my hair and I decided to go natural. Now you can see the hair I'm using, it's mine, it's natural. I avoid using chemicals. So right now I have zero chemical products. I have nothing that is, trying to change my texture or something. So I'm totally natural right now. So I feel like somehow my life got better when I started accepting myself. I started putting in my head that I am beautiful. And I think when I was young, I was also easy to influence. People would tell me like, I think you're gonna be happy, for example. I think you're gonna be do good at school, and you're not gonna find a good guy or stuff like that. And I'll be like, oh yeah, I think this thing is not for me. I'm really not going to be happy in life, and I used to accept a lot of things that people just say about me. So with the time, and thank to the Lord, I also realized that, you know what? No, you are a good person. You're going to be happy. You're gonna be very happily married. You're gonna have nice and beautiful kids. You're gonna do good at school. And here I am, taking my life the way the Lord allows me to take daily. I can consider myself a person who is struggling in life, yes. But you know what? In all these fights I face in my life, I have been growing a lot. Even today, a friend of mine was just telling me that, you know what, even though you went through a lot, because I really, really have been through a lot in my life in the past 12 months. He told me, you're a strong woman, and you always become stronger and stronger in every hard situations you go through in life. And I realized that is really true. That is really true. Very recently, I went through a lot, and I was talking with friends, and I was like, you know what, I'm sad because it's a lot going on. Even though I was sad because of the situations that I was facing, in the end, whenever I would go to God and give this sadness or this worry, preoccupation that I was feeling, I was having, the Lord will fill my heart with His peace. And because of His peace, I'll be living a normal life. I'll live life full of joy. And some people, of course, they don't know the problems you're going through. So when I started talking about the things I was going through with some of my friends, they were like, wow, Susie, you don't even say anything, you don't show it. Every day I see you and you're just a normal person, you're just a very kind woman, and you're very happy and joyful. You're always smiling to people, telling some nice jokes and stuff like that. I could never imagine that you were going through this. And then to close the year, I think that was the last thing that I was expecting to happen in my life this year. My mom passed away, so she started getting sick. Apparently, she was already sick before, but she didn't want to say anything. And then this year, I think she couldn't hide anymore, and then everybody was seeing, and we also started seeing. We were very worried. We were like, Mother, what's going on? You need to talk to us. She wasn't talking. But anyway, she then accepted to go to a hospital. We started doing medication and stuff like that. So I don't know if I can say that she was getting better, but I think that's what happens to people when they're going to die. For a few time they get better. They think they are better. Suddenly they can just leave. Because my mother was very alive, was very vivid. She was talking to us every day. She was, telling us stories, encouraging us to keep on. We didn't notice that she was just saying goodbye, in a different way. But then I remember this day in the hospital. That was the last day she spoke with us. She was, I can say, alive, because after that day, she was just there with her eyes closed. And I don't know if she was hearing us, but she wasn't moving and saying anything. But I remember this last day she could speak. She woke up very full of life, you know. She even did makeup, you know. My mom. I just love this woman. She prepared herself, you know. She took a shower, she did the makeup, she arranged the hair and stuff. And I was like, this mother of mine, she's spectacular, you know. I just love her a lot. And then we spoke and we spent a lot of time together on this day. And then the next day, of course, she started not moving and not doing stuff, not speaking, not seeing us. Then I was thinking, well, I have been thinking, okay, I think that on that day, my mother was getting ready to meet the Lord. That was crazy. That was fantastic. I don't know. I just have this thing in my head, and I feel like, yeah, I think maybe that's really what was happening. You know, she was really getting ready to meet her Lord, to meet, you know, the one that she was serving while she was here on earth. So that's just amazing. Just fantastic, you know. I just feel like I love her so much. I miss her a lot, you know. Sometimes I really cry, especially when I'm alone and I just want to think about her and the moments that we spent together. You know, my mother was a very nice person. Okay, I'm not just saying that because she's my mother. No, she's a very nice person, and she'll call me. You know, sometimes she'll just call me to sing. Whose mother does that anyway? She was just calling me to sing, especially whenever she would learn a new song. She would call me very excited. Hey, baby. She calls me baby, né? So she was like, baby, hear this song. Then she puts the song, and then she started singing. And I was just like, oh, mama. I think of these things most of the time, and I'm like, I just miss her so much. But I know that she's in a better place than myself, you know. I'm still here. Guess where I'm going to use this? You think I'm going to put it in my lips? Yes, but not now. I'm going to put it here because I like to use it to give a different color to this part, like to do my blushing, but in a different way. Yeah, I know. I'm always inventing stuff, but this is it's old anyway. It's, you know, finished. It's from MAC. You see, nothing here in the middle, only, you see, right? I'm just gonna use a little bit of it to help me. I think I look like the Indian people from Brazil, right? Pezinho pra frente, pezinho pra trás, pezinho. I know, it's all the Brazilian. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to find out about my family line, because I know I come from Brazil, but I don't know which part of Brazil. By the way, I come from Brazil, Portugal, and Angola. So I have these three mixtures. So I think my grandfather, he was an Indian guy. Is it Indian? You would have to say, yeah, an Indian guy from Brazil. And my grandfather from my father's side, he was a Portuguese guy. He was a guy from Portugal. Yeah. So, can you see the color? I don't know. I think you can see, right? Did it change anything? I don't know. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so I'm gonna look for my family line, like to find out who my grandparents were from, or where from and stuff. And I know you're just like, Susie, you're just putting this blushing all over, even in your nose. Yeah, I like to have the nose a little, like a golden or a golden pink or stuff like that. I don't know, I just love golden pink colors. I love it. I love golden pink nails, um, rings. How you say collide? I don't even know. Anyway, this thing necklace. My goodness, my English. Anyway, let me see what else I need to, okay, I need to work on these things, right? Okay, I have to find something to show you guys, I guess, or not. Hello, mercy. Oh, oh no. Okay, good. This thing here is what I used to, how you call it? Pencil? No. I don't know. Anyway, it's in English. For me, it's hard to say these things in English, In Portuguese, it's lápis. Lápis. Anyway, dudes, good. So I'm gonna just highlight a little bit my eyebrows. Eyebrows? Okay, eyebrows. Okay. Need to highlight a little bit because I don't like to put it too dark because I don't think it looks nice when you put it too dark. But the thing is, if you don't put it a little darker, it's not gonna show up in the pictures. That's the problem. So you're going to a party, you're planning to take selfies and stuff. So when you take your pictures, then you see that you have no eyebrows in the picture. And you're like, how come? I spent a long time doing my makeup. How? Where are the eyebrows? Eyebrows! Where are you? Anyway, so try to do in a way that you can show the eyebrows on the pictures in case you're going to any party. Going to a party, oh, doo 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 doo. Anyway, what else? Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna put this. Hold on a second. Just try to put this a little bit of this powder from MAC. You guys can see it. Powder from MAC. Okay, good. Let me see. Just not to look too oily, the skin, Okay. Sorry, I'm looking to this side because it's this side where the mirror is. Okay. Okay, I think it's fine like that. Anyway. And here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say, putting this lipstick from MAC also. What is this color? Hold on, cyber, sateen, whatever. It looks like purple. It is purple actually. Okay, hold on. Give me this little. I'm hungry. Oh. I need to eat something, Hold on, let me do this here. Okay. I think it looks nice. What do you guys think of my makeup? I hope you guys like, and yeah, this is really what has been going on in my life lately. I'm very grateful to the Lord. I'm very thankful to God. He has been blessing me a lot, and even though I lost my mother, which was one of the most precious gifts that I had from God, I still have it. I think I'm happy, I'm sad because she's gone. She's going to be with God now, and physically I'm not going to be able to see her, to hug her and call her, talk to her, listening to hard ideas, hard advices, and but at the same time, I don't know. I just can't. I can't be mad at God because, you know, God, He owns life and He gives it to whoever He wants it. He gives and He takes it. And we are here all, just passing by. We're all gonna go one day. And while we're here, we're supposed to enjoy, to, love our neighbors. We're supposed to obey the Lord, love Jesus, yes. If you're gonna say, yeah, you're young and stuff and just should be, free and do stuff. No, no. You're young and you're free and single and amazing. You're beautiful, but you're supposed to follow the Lord's commandments. So don't think you gotta go wild and, party and drinking, get all crazy. No. You have some rules to live while you're here, some rules to follow. You have some, commandments to obey. Love the Lord your God, with all your heart, with all your mind. Then you're gonna love your neighbors. Then you're gonna love your enemies. Then you're gonna pray for those who persecute you. Then you're gonna end up doing what? Obeying the Lord. That's what we are called to do. So thank you guys for being with me in this makeup and talk. I hope you guys like it. Give me a comment and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.